Well, it is going on, everybody, and welcome back to the CU for you channel. Another 5 minute preview here on the channel. We've got the Harrogate game, which is tomorrow night in the Carabao Cup. Now, I've got a new mic, so let me know if this mic is better quality than the other one. I'd love to hear what you think in the comments down below. Hopefully, improving the channel for this season to come. But Harrogate versus Carlisle then is Tuesday, the 8th of August. It is a 7:45 kickoff at Wembley Road or the EnviroVent Stadium, whichever one you want to call it. And Harrogate Town, obviously a tricky opposition for Carlisle in the past. Hopefully looking to put that behind us and move on in the Carabao Cup, because it could be a great competition if you can get far. But let's take a look at our opposition then in Harrogate Town. They were founded in 1919 and their manager is Simon Weaver. Now, I believe their assistant manager is actually ex-Carlisle man Paul Thurwell. Anyway, their stadium is the EnviroVent Stadium or Wembley Road. 5,000 capacity it holds, and mile to mile from stadium to stadium it is 109 miles. So quite a short one for Carlisle, to be honest. And last season they finished 19th in League 2, and they currently sit in 8th position in Sky Bet League 2 after one game. The last 5 games then, 4 of them obviously being pre-season, they got beat 3-1 against Lincoln. Then they beat South Shields 6-1. Losing to Gateshead 2-1, losing to Hartlepool 2-1 before starting their League 2 campaign on Saturday with a 1-0 win over Doncaster. It was a penalty that was Harrogate's goal in quite a close game, quite a tight game, but a good win for Harrogate on the road against Doncaster Rovers. Obviously, once we get further into the season, it'll be easier to get a grasp of how teams are doing, because pre-season games are a bit hit and miss, but obviously, they're getting that win against Doncaster in League 2 is a good sort of idea of where they could be at going into Tuesday's game. Obviously, Carlisle picking up a 1-1 draw against Fleetwood in Sky Bet League 1. So looking at the recent games between Carlisle and Harrogate then in head-to-head, obviously, as we mentioned earlier, Carlisle's sort of form against Harrogate isn't the best at all. It's not the best at all. Looking at the last 7 games, we've drawn twice. 3-3, 1-1, and then we've lost every other game. We 1-0, 2-0, 1-0, 3-0, 1-0. Obviously, we had that 1-0 defeat at Brundon Park last season where Huntington, with the own goal, they didn't even have a shot on target and still beat us 1-0. So Harrogate a bit of a bogey team for Carlisle, a bit of a team that we slip up against. But I'd like to think that we should be able to get the job done now that we are in League 1 and they're in League 2. Anyway, there is Simon Weaver on your screen. Of course, we've got Paul Simpson, and I've highlighted Corey Whelan there for Carlisle United. I think he will be our captain in this game. But looking at the teams, then there is Harrogate's team. Notable faces in the Harrogate's team would be Luke Armstrong. I would say he's probably your standout player. And also, they have signed ex-Carlisle United player Rod McDonald. The centre-back, obviously, about their level. Good signing for them. But, you know, ex-Carlisle players always come back to haunt Carlisle. Predicting my lineup, then I've gone with Thomas Hawley in net with a back three of Sam Lavelle, Ben Barkley and Corey Whelan as captain. Put Sam Lavelle in the middle of the defence there. I've got Finn back at the right wing back. I've got Jack Robinson at left wing back. Then I've got McGouch. I'll get his name right one day, honestly. I'll get his name right one day. But we've got Dylan Taylor-Charters and Alfie McCallum as midfield three, with Sean Maguire and Joe Garner leading the attack. Now, I thought Sean Maguire looked really good when he came off the bench against Fleetwood, and I'd love to see him start in this game. And I am going with a 3-0 win for Carlisle. I think that might sound a bit crazy because we've never beat Harrogate, but I think that team that we've got a lot of League One experience in there and a lot of players that should be able to get us the job done against League 2 opposition. Now, there's my bench. We've got Gabe Rees, Jack Armour, Owen Moxon, Jordan Gibson, Callum Guy, Ryan Edmondson and John Mellish. I was thinking Ryan Edmondson may start, but he wasn't even in the squad on Saturday, which I thought was a little bit odd. But there is my team selection. I'd have Corey Whelan as the captain. I don't think Paul Huntington played in the Carabao Cup for us last season. I may be wrong with that, but I don't think he played in the Carabao Cup or the Papa John's Cup. So I think Corey Whelan will step in as captain for the game. I mean, if that's sort of our second choice team, it's not a bad second choice team, is it? Let's be honest. But yeah, if you are new, why not hit the subscribe button, support the channel out for weekly Sky Bet League 1 content. Shirt of the week will be live tomorrow on the short. 84% of you at the current moment have voted yes, you want to see it. So that's great. It will be on the shorts channel. What's your predictions for the Harrogate game? Let me know in the comments. I've been T-Wolf. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.